The year 2020 is over, and we are all celebrating because it was such an awful year. It brought all this change, and everybody's like, oh my God, 2020, what a pain in the neck that year was. I'm so glad we're going to take that out with the trash and get rid of it. Goodbye. It's time to rejoice. So all the change and all the tribulation that the year 2020 brought, that was all very nice. Thank you for all the change. Thank you for the lessons learned. But now that we're done, we were going to get this whole change thing all done and all squared away and get it all taken care of. And then I can get back to what I was doing now. Yes, I'm going to get back to what I was doing and before 2020 came along and disturbed my slumber, my blissful state, right? I get to go back to what I was doing and have everything be all copacetic, right? That's what you're thinking, right? We're going to get this 2020 business all done and settled and out of the way and finished up so that we can get back to what we were doing, right? That's what you're thinking, right? I can get back to my life now. Okay, thank you. We're all done now. No, no, that's not going to happen. And I've got some news for you. You can never go back. You can never go back. If you try to go back to what you were doing before 2020, you're going to have a bad time. You're going to have a bad time. 2020 brought permanent, irreversible change to the human race. There's a lot of people that have woken up to this system of things, and you can't unsee what you've seen. Can you? Can you unsee what you saw last year? No, you certainly cannot. We're not going to get 2020 all done and taken care of and get this all squared away. And it's like this task that I have to, finish up, wrap up, and then I can get back to what I was doing. That's not what's happening, guys. Now, I'm not saying what's going to happen in 2021 and beyond is bad. Things might get worse before they get better over the next 1 to 3 years, so to speak. Things might get a little rough, over the next 1 to 3 years before they get better. Okay, but things are going to get better, all right, so to speak, right? That is kind of the idea here with this energy. This is my 2021 prediction. This is going to be a good year. This is going to be a good year for you to protect yourself. This is going to be a good year for you to have some endurance, okay? Because the party's just getting started. And of course, I'm being a smart aleck. It's not really going to be like an awesome party, okay? Now, I don't think anything like particularly horrible is going to happen that we haven't already seen, right? Like, how much worse can it get? But there's still going to be more changes. And I guess you just have to look at things that way. Look at things with some curiosity this year, especially in the financial market. And people have been trumpeting about the changes that are coming in the financial system for a while. And when the meltdown starts to take place, the system, the established order, is going to try to convince you that everything is all right. But you're going to know better than that. So that's one thing that could happen. So you need to be ready for that, okay? You need to be able to endure these changes, right? So racking up credit card debt, a whole bunch of credit card debt right now, is probably not a good idea. And that's just one thing, but I can't give you financial advice. You can take what I'm telling you and interpret it however you want. But guys, we're just getting started. There's no going back to the way things were. We're getting rid of the old system of things, the old paradigm. It's junk. It was junk to begin with, and we're getting rid of it. We're getting rid of it. Change is painful, okay? And the way that humans have dealt with things for so long is kind of like putting a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound, right? You got shot in the arm, fortunately. You're going to survive that one, but you put a big Band-Aid on it. It's not working. So first we got to tear the Band-Aid off, and you got hairy arms like I do. And you know what happens when you tear a Band-Aid off a hairy arm? It fucking hurts, okay? It hurts, right? Yeah, that's 2021. We're going to tear the Band-Aid off in 2020, and now we get to look at all the things that were under the Band-Aid. Isn't that nice? Guys, whatever was under the Band-Aid is going to be on full display this year. Okay, and there's going to be a lot of ruffled feathers. All right? Now, it's nothing to stress out about. I'm not making this video to panic you. I hope you understand what a great opportunity 2021 is. You can use your powers of observation to see the world the way it really is. All of these things are being revealed to you right now. In our world, the way that our world is truly governed. Who really governs our world? And it's not the president or prime minister who governs the world. I just want to put that out there. Everybody is waking up to that fact. And 2021 is when people finally decide, gee, maybe we should do something about it. That's going to mean action. So when things are in motion, you better be ready to weather the storm, the waves of the ocean moving around. I hope your ship has a very good anchor. And you know what? The best anchor you can have is your own spiritual well-being. Okay? That's really what this is all about. New Earth is not about money or things or power or circumstance. That's not what this is all about. It's about being, guys. Okay? If they took everything I had away from me, I would be fine. Trust me. The sun is still going to come up tomorrow, and I'm still going to have a smile on my face, even if I was living out of my car or something like that, right? Now, that's probably not going to happen. But I'm just saying, it's all about what's in here. This is going to be a time when you shift your perspective and you start seeing things for the way they really are, instead of projecting your own idea about reality onto the people and things around you. You're actually going to see clearly now what's going on. You're going to see through the illusion of your own ego. That's what I'm getting at. 2021 is an amazing opportunity for you to do that. So don't panic. Don't freak out. Nothing really bad is going to happen to you. Unless you say so, unless you call it that. It's all about your angle, your perspective, your perception, what you think you're looking at. Look at what is. Don't tell stories about what is. And don't worry about the future. Time is unlimited. This is all about getting rid of the old junk. 2020 was just the start. It was just the groundbreaking, if you will. Okay, we're not going back to the old ways. And if you try to go back to the old ways, you're not going to be happy. You're going to be very, very unhappy. Trust me. Don't go back to the old ways, guys. Don't go back. Don't go back. Don't slip back into ego. Don't slip back into unconsciousness. Okay? And this year, you need to stick it out when the going gets rough. All right? You need to have some endurance, stick it out, and be very, very clear about what is. No matter what your own ego pain body is telling you about reality, be very clear, be very objective, right? The veil is very thin in 2021. It should be very easy for you to see through the illusion. This is a great opportunity, and we're not going back. We're not going back to the old ways, guys. That's over. You can't go back. You can't go back. If you try to go back, you're just going to suffer. You're going to have a bad time. That's my prediction for 2021. Forward we go. On we go into the future bravely into a new earth. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.